Welcome back to the Man Cave and welcome to this Nintendo Switch wish list. I've, been mainly focusing on collecting for the Nintendo Switch recently, and it made me think, I should actually make a wish list and see what kind of games I want. So for this first episode, I am going through the Nintendo Life website and I am checking basically all the Nintendo Switch games they've got listed on the website. They haven't got every single game. I realised there was a few missing of time of recording. However, there is a good amount of Switch games on this website, and it has like the list of release date, and then it sort of go from the earliest releases of the Nintendo Switch to like basically ones that are ready for pre-order kind of thing. So yeah, it's a long video this one, but yeah, there's a lot of Nintendo Switch games that I look at and highlight what ones I want. But also, let me know in the comments, guys, what Nintendo Switch games should I pick up to add to my collection? That's going to be my main focus on the channel. Out with the charity shops is like picking up Nintendo Switch games, and also just my recent pickup, Red Dead Redemption. Pick this up for the Nintendo Switch. I'm going to be playing this off camera immediately. I've never played Red Dead, but I love the GTA games, so I know I'm going to love it. I do have it for the 360, but it's been in my backlog, and I thought, right, okay, I want to play it in a new modern console, so I've got it for the Nintendo Switch, and I'm going to play this offline. But anyway, guys, enjoy this video, enjoy me going through the list, and as I say, let me know what games I should add for my Nintendo Switch collection. So this is Scottish Mancave's Nintendo Switch wish list. I'm going to go through all Nintendo Switch games from release date and see what ones I kind of fancy that I really, really want. And then I want you guys to comment in the comment section to maybe recommend maybe obscure kind of games and stuff. So let's just dive right into it. The first game that was ever released was 2017. It feels like ages ago now. And that is Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I have owned this before, but I've never actually played it, and I did sell it back in the day. So that is the first one that's on my wish list. 1-2 Switch, not really interested. This one does interest me, but Super Bomberman. That is one of the first games that came out. So that is going on my wish list. New Bunga's Ambition. I don't even know if that came out in the UK for the PEGI rating, so I think I'll leave that one. Just Dance 2017. Again, if I can find it super cheap, I might pick it up, but not for me. That could be one if I ever have a daughter or something. Skylanders, again, not for me. Now this is one that I do know came out in the UK. The Binding of Isaac does look a bit interesting. I'm gonna add that in. Edit, undo. Let's see. Looks a kind of cool game. Has Been Heroes. I remember seeing a video on that. It didn't look amazing. Romance of Three Kingdoms. Don't know what that is. Lego City Undercover. I do own. Puyo Puyo. That was a recent pickup. Now this one I need to buy again. I think that's probably top of my list, to be honest. It's Mario Kart 8. I need to rebuy this. I've owned about 4 copies of this game, but it's always a good game to trade in when you're needing cash. Disgaea 5 is definitely one I would like to try. So add that in. Oh. Ultra Street Fighter now. I did own this back in the day. And again, this was the original bunch that I sold. Sold like my Nintendo Switch collection quite, I think I would like to say like 2020, and I instantly regret it. Cars 3 Driven to Win, I'm sure I've got that. This is a game I'm kinda curious on trying. It's a Nintendo IP, it's ARMS. We'll add arms in. A cave story. Now this is one that definitely interests me. Looks interesting. So we'll add that in. Cave story. Splatoon 2. I've got. This one I'm not entirely sure on. This is a really good website actually. This is Nintendo Life, so this is going by date. Now I'm guessing not every single game is on here from, you know, that's ever been released on the Switch, but it's a good little start. Troll and I remember that. The graphics on this are terrible on the Switch. Minecraft story mode, I'm not the biggest Minecraft guy. Now, I've got the second game, but I need to buy this game again. That was another game that was in my original Switch collection that I need to get rid of. That I did get rid of, that I need to go and buy again. So, we'll add that in. Don't know why it's bold like, but it is. Why is that bold? Not want that bold. Like that again. Yeah, I'll fix that later. Anyway, so Troll and I, Mario, Lego Worlds. I've got that on the PlayStation Plus. It's not something I'm really needing. Rayman Legends. Again, that's one that I need, or I think I need. Got Rayman Legends, Switch, NBA 2K18. I've got Pokken Tournament. I wouldn't mind giving it a go. I'm not the biggest Pokemon guy, but it looks okay. Dragon Ball Xenoverse. Never really played it, but I'm willing to give the Dragon games a go. Dragon Ball. Lego Ninja game. Ninjago. Gonna add it in. We're gonna have such a big list of Nintendo Switch games to collect. Seen Moro EX. I did own this and I stupidly got rid of it. Not too bad. It was quite difficult actually. Don't know what that is. One Piece Unlimited. This is another game I sold, but it's only in America you can get it. It was quite fun for what it was. Which is Tiny Barbarian. I actually did like this game, so I do want to pick this up again. Again, Fire Emblem is another game that I've never played, but they look okay. Already our list is massive. Now Siberia, now I know you can get like a 3-in-1 collection. This is another game that I owned that I need to get. It's back. This is the police. I'm going to try and get every single Switch game I sold back on this list. Just Dance 2018, I'm not fussed about. This is another game I need to buy again. I've actually played a lot of this game. It's such a good game. Mario Odyssey. Not the biggest Mario guy in the world, but because I've never really been a Nintendo kind of guy. But yeah, it's actually really good fun. I got up to, I think, like the desert level. So I need to really go back into that. Monopoly could be a fun game for like a girlfriend or something, a Mrs. Mancave in the future. Cartoon Network Battle Crashers, not too fussed about this. Now I had this game as well. Monster Jam Crush. It's quite fun actually. Again, another game I need to purchase. Sonic Forces. Not the... Yeah, again. A game I see quite often on sale. Literally, I've already got 26 games and we're not even off the first page. And again, here's another game that I owned. Farming Simulator. Again, I think this has went up in price as well.
Don't know why it's went like that. Switch it. Just take out most of that. Most of the text. There we go. That was weird. Dynasty Warriors 8, I'm not too sure about. Super Putty Squad, you see this for pennies. Now this is definitely one I want to pick up, is Doom. It's probably top of my list, to be honest. Snipper Clip. Oh yeah, Snipper Clips. That was one. Ben 10, let me know if it's any good. I'm not really known for Ben 10. Don't really know. This is one as well. It's like a Zelda kind of type rhyme. They want to get as well. LA Noir, I've picked this up, so I've got this game. I need to play through it. Maybe one for the channel in the future. Batman the Telltale series. Now, to be honest, I quite fancy doing the Telltales. I think I've got this for the 360, but I wouldn't mind it on the Switch eventually. This one definitely. Little Do 2, I'm not too sure about, but Unbox looks an interesting kind of platformer. You're basically a box. Now this is one I definitely need to pick up. Skyrim. I think my good friend NI Gamer 1995 would recommend this one. He plays it quite a lot on his channel. I've got to give it a go. I know everyone says, "Oh, why have you not played Skyrim?" So. Ginger, Beyond and Crystal, I'm not too sure about. This is another game I've picked up. Lumo. Now this one I do regret selling. This is a cracking game for the Switch. It's Gear Club Unlimited. You often see the code with a box kind of ones, but I like the physical cartridge. I regret selling that one because that has gone way up in price. I think it's like £40 now for an actual cartridge. Super Beat Exotic, again, not one that I was really caring about. MXGP3, Portal Knights. Now this is one again that I had on my collection. It's actually quite fun. Aqua Motor Racing. I regret getting rid of that as well. Same with this one. Snow Motor Racing. It's good little games just to have on the Switch, be honest, so I'm adding them two in. Resident Evil Collection. Now this would be one that I need to try, especially around Halloween time. Again. Oh, fix that later. So, don't know why that's showing up. Now this is another game I need to pick up, the Xenoblade Chronicles 2. That skyrocketed for a while. It was up at like CX for like 80 quid at one point, but it's went right back down. WWE 2K18, avoid this at all costs. This was a buggy mess if I remember right. Then there's I don't know what that is. Stand Pinball Arcade. You know what, a pinball game could be fun. We'll add that in. Tales of Tiny Planet. Now Lost Sphere, that was definitely one that kind of interested me. Island Flight Simulator. Can't remember that. 3D Mini Golf. Now this one does interest me. Dragon Quest Builders. It looks like Minecraft but better in my opinion. So that could be one. This is another game that I had. Monster Energy. It was not too bad. Obviously the cover's different because it's in the American version. Bayonetta 2. I've never played the original Bayonetta. Could be one, potentially. Again, this is just getting a rough idea, but this also shows, I think, every physical release, I think, on the Switch, on this website. Could be wrong. Payday 2 is definitely one. I want to play Payday 2. Switch. I don't get what's that. I'm not too I'm normally used to Excel spreadsheets, so again I'll fix later on, but I don't know what that's about. Scribble notes. Not too fussed about. Now this one, I want to try a Kirby game. I've never tried a Kirby game before. They do look pretty cool, to be honest. Attack of Titan 2. Never played that. Same with this one. Penny Punching Princess. Never heard of it. So we'll add this in. Urban Trial. I kind of like the look of the trial games. They look quite fun. I like my racers, so could be one. I've got this, but I haven't really played it. Guy Gun or Gal Gun. I think this is meant to be trash. Now I have this for the PS4, but I want it for the Switch. It's South Park Stick of Truth. Be a good game just to play on a plane. Hello Kitty Cruisers. If I had a kid, maybe I'd buy it. Firefighters. Now this is one definitely I need to add back in. I had this, played it a little bit. It's quite difficult actually. Donkey Kong Country. Super Chariot. Again, not one really I'm sure of. Yonda again. I actually quite like the look of it. I think again it's like a Legend of Zelda. I really need to play the Zelda, well, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild in 2 because it does look really good. It's just putting in the time. Hyrule Warriors again, kind of looks like the Dynasty Warriors, and it looks kind of button mashing, but it looks okay. Little Nightmares. Now this is another one that I see often that I think could be one. Runner 3, I'm not too sure about. Harvest Moon, no, I don't think this is a really good one, to be honest. Now this one could be one. Street Fighter Anniversary Collection. We'll add that in. Fallen Region, not really too sure about it. Legend of K, I think it's like a kiddie game. We're on page 3 now. Now this is one that I need to buy again. I had this. It was actually quite fun for what it was. It's like an anime kind of fighter. It was actually not too bad. Shark Fu, I'm sure I've got that one. If not, in fact, I might not. Let me double check. Where's my phone? Here we go. I can double check if I've got it. I've got an app called CLZ. It tells me every single game that I've got. So let me have a look. Make sure I do not have Shark Fu. Because I've got all the games behind me as well, but sometimes quicker just looking on the app. I can find that. Here we go. So CLZ. See, I got Shark Fu. It's not the best game in the world. No, I don't. So it's one I need to buy again. You get it for like £6 or something. So Shark Fu's another one. Sushi Striker, I do have that one. Lego Incredibles, I'm sure I've got that. In fact, I'm pretty adamant I've got that, to be honest. Yeah, I've got that. Flashback, Lost Child. So there's a few games here that I've never seen before. Minecraft. Sorry guys, I just couldn't get into Minecraft. But then again, if I ever had a kid, kids love Minecraft, don't they? So I have that. Vegas Party. You know what? It looks like a cheap mobile game, but to be honest, I think it could be one. You know, I would enjoy it. Mario Tennis Aces. Wow. Again, a game I had. It was quite fun, I would say. Not the best tennis game. Now this is a series that interests me as well. Yeez. Yeez interested in this, so I'll add that in. I've got this for the 360. I've never really played it. The Blob. Again, could be one in the future, but I won't add it to this list. MotoGP, don't have. Now the Wolfenstein games are quite fun, to be honest. So again, I'm gonna add that in. Do I have Crash? I don't think I do. I did used to have Crash. You get that again. Crash Bandicoot game is really good. Love the Crash series. Not very good at it though, I keep dying a lot. Don't know this one. Shining Force, Hunting Simulator. Octopath Traveler I've got, I've yet to open it. I know it's terrible. Captain Toad. You know what? It looks a fun little platformer. So you can see it wasn't a lot of games in 2017, but now it really ramps up. All-Star Fruit Racing, not one I've got. Sonic Mania. Do you want to know something? Again, I'm not the biggest Sonic guy, but apparently this is one of the better ones. Adventure Time, again, kiddie kind of game. Dragon Quest X. No, Go Vacation. I think kinda look like a Wii Sports. Again, I'm not 100% sure if it's any good, but it's something that interests me. This is another one that interests me. Now, the reviews are a bit, especially like the sequels, but I like the concept of Hello Neighbor. So I'm going to add it in. Don't know Titan Quest, don't know that one. This is one as well, Dead Cells. Everyone rants and raves about Dead Cells. Got to get that as well. Overcooked 2. I got Overcooked. I think I might have had that before. No, I don't. Yeah. Had that on the list. I'm sure I had it before. We'll add Overcooked 2. Again, good fun kind of game. I have played them, so state of mind. Monster Hunter Generations now. Quite likely look a Monster Hunter. It looks difficult though, but I like the idea of it. Blade Strangers, again, not a game I'm too familiar with. Victor Varan. I'm sure this is a... I've seen some videos on it. I'm sure something I like the look of. Again, there's so many games that's on the Switch that, you know, this whole list is going to take me years and years to complete. Again, the Blob. Again, I'm tempted to put them on, but again, you can get them for the 360, so I'll keep them off the list just now. This one as well. I had this one. I needed that back. It's not too bad. It's like a Japanese anime fighter thing. Not too bad. Scribblenauts Mega Pack. Again, some of these probably didn't even come out in the UK. Valkyria Chronicles is one that could interest me. Right, let's see. This is the Police 2. Again, it looks interesting. Did I put this as the Police 1? Can't remember. Yeah, I did. So we'll put this in as well. It looked interesting. I played a wee bit, I think, on the PlayStation 4. I've got the original. Paw Patrol, not one I'm so sure of. This guy's quite sound, to be fair. Alex, I think his name is. I've watched a lot of Nintendo Life videos back in the day. Dragon Ball's Fighter. Again, I'm not the biggest Japanese anime guy, but people say Dragon Ball's probably one of the better ones to go with. FIFA 19, but not bothering with that. Mega Man. Now, I've never really played a Mega Man game. Let me know, guys, in the comments. Is Mega Man 11 a good way to start? But I do like the look of them. Super Mario Party, again. I think any Nintendo IP I've got to really try. So there we go. We're on to page 4. The Scare 1. So maybe that's the best place to start a Scare game. The Scare 1. Goosebumps. I remember liking the books as a kid, so I don't know if the game's any good. We'll add that in. The world ends with you. I'm not entirely sure what this was again, if it's like a anime kind of game or a kind of Final Fantasy sort of thing. NBA Playgrounds 2, I need to add that back in, I had that as well. So it's quite fun, but microtransactions if I remember right. Same with the WWE one. Starlink, I've got this for PS4. It's actually quite a fun game, but I wouldn't mind this for the Star Fox side of it. Lego DC Villains, I've already got. Warriors of Kagi, not too sure. Now this is a big one, I think. Dark Souls Remastered. I need to give Dark Souls games a try. I don't think it'll be my type of game. I think it'll be a frustrating kind of game, but we'll give it a go. Nickelodeon Kart Racers. I did have this. I need to buy this again. It was actually okay for what it was. It's not the best Mario Kart clone in the world, but it was okay. Let's see. Chicken Range. No. Never had of that one. But again, if you guys spot anything, let me know in the comments that I need to add to this list. Tennis World Tour is definitely one. Quite like a tennis game. I'm not into tennis in real life, but the tennis games can be fun. Professional Farmer looks like a farming simulator ripoff. Harry Potter Collection Lego could be one to pick up. This is another game that I had on the Switch, but never really played it, and I sold it off. I sold it on eBay years ago. Mutant League Football. I want to try and get all the games I had in that original collection back for the Switch. Sports Party, Get Metal again, just looks like shovelware. Diablo, it's definitely one I want to give a go. I'm a big fan of Warcraft. It's the same developers, I think, of Blizzard, so worth a try. Diablo. Moonlighter. Now this is another game I need to pick up. Is Grip. Had this game. It's actually really fun. Graphics are a bit meh on the Switch, but it's still a good fun game. Carnival Games. So you get Siberia 1 and 2 in the Switch. I would give that a try. It's a collection rather than just a one game. SNK 40th anniversary. I do like my compilations. I haven't seen the Sega one yet. I need to get the Sega collection as well. I've got that, I think, on PlayStation 4. Or I used to have it on PS4, but I want it on the Switch. Streets of Rage 2 is such a good game. Pokemon Let's Go. Do I know something? I've never tried them, so why not? Same with this one, Sid Meier's. I think it could be like a tropical games. So add that in. Bendy, I've seen this quite a few times. I'm not 100% sure what it is though. Now this is definitely one I want. Mud Runner, I like the Mud Runner games. I think I had this originally as well. 3D Billiards, Phone Snooker, I'm sure that's just a download code. I won't buy this as well. Ark for the Switch is terrible. I have played Ark though. I played it back in the day. Monster Boy. I've got this already. I'm sure of it. I've got a Monster Boy or I've got Wonder Boy, one of the two. Is it Monster Boy or is it Wonder Boy? I think it's Wonder Boy I've got. Yeah, I've got Wonder Boy. Gear Club Unlimited 2 is definitely one on my list because I like the original Gear Club. It's nowhere near good as Test Drive or anything, but it's not the best can I say racers on the Switch. Toki, I'm sure I've seen videos on this again. Looked a fun game. It's already we're at like 90 games. Sega Mega Drive Classics, here we go. That was the one I was on about. I did have this, so it's one I need to get. Same with this one, Roller Coaster Tycoon Adventures. I owned this one. It was actually fun. so I need to buy it again. There's so many games I need to buy. But I think, as I say, I'm focusing now on the Switch. Here's another one. Did have it for a while. Smash Bros. It's actually good fun. Actually good fun. And the amount of characters you can choose as well. Hello Neighbor, hide and seek again. Just leave that Rally. Again, another one. I like my racing games. Can be fun. I don't know how it handles on the Switch. Atari, I'm not too fussed about. Same with this fitness boxing. I've got this new Super Mario Bros. U. Good game. Tales of Vesperia. Again, not 100% sure. I think it's like anime. Sphinx and the Cusp Mummy. Now that does look a decent kind of game. That would be one. I think that's a classic Xbox, original Xbox kind of game. Dragon Marked for Death. I'm not too sure. DreamWorks Dragons again. Riot. Civil Unrest. I don't know if it's good. I just like the cover of it. I have seen it go like it's one of them download code games. I notice. So I did not mean that. So we'll add Riot to the list. Blaze Blue. But it could have been that one I owned, not the other one. And sorry, this is the one I owned, the Monster Supercross game. It wasn't the other one, it was this one I owned. So I think this one was only UK only. We'll make that bigger. Steins Gate, never played it. Trials Rising, again another game I want. Let me know as well, is Origami any good? If you know, guys, let me know in the comments. A Lego Movie. I think I should just put all the Lego games I haven't got, to be honest. A Rad Rogers Special Edition. I think I have played this game as well. I need to get this again. I did have it. It's a cheap game to buy. It's kinda funny, I would say. You're basically a kid with this like gun. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. Fanball, never seen that. RBI Baseball, I'm no interest in baseball really. Rico, I've got this game. It's actually not too bad. It's not a bad game. Kind of made me feel dizzy though. Samurai Warriors, American Ninja Challenge, Dead or Alive. Whoa! Now I think this is Japanese only because I've never seen this. I think in a like UK retail store. So I'll add it in, but I don't. If it's not a Peggy game, I probably won't buy it. Now this is Super Robot Wars T. I'm not too sure on, but this is definitely one that I want. Is Unravel 2. Looks good fun. You know, looks like a string, and you've got to use the string. It's like a platformer. It looks really good. Princess Guide, I'm not too sure of. Xeon Racer. Have I still got that? Yes, I've got that game. This is a nice little fun futuristic racer. Highly recommend it. It's good fun. Not sure what that is. Nioki and the Legendary something. Now this looks fun. Yoshi's Crafted Woolly World. Definitely a game that would interest me. This looks a fun little platformer. Darksiders, I've got this. Good. Might be a game I actually do in the channel. I played a wee bit of it. It's actually quite fun. Super Dragon. Nintendo Labo. We're not fussed about that. Now, hear me out, guys. I've never played Final Fantasy ever. Let me just say that I know Final Fantasy 10 and 7's meant to be the best ones, so do you recommend Final Fantasy? Now, it's not my kind of game, but then again, I've never tried it. So, again, do I need to play these games? Let me know in the comments, guys. But I'm gonna add it in because I know 10's might be like that's the PlayStation 2 one, so it might be good. Dragon's Dogma, I'm not too sure about. Mortal Kombat 11, I did own this. It was actually fun. Need to get this back. Eponia, I'm not too sure about. Again, another Final Fantasy. We'll add it in. World End Syndrome for the King. Now this is one I need to get. Saints Row 3. I really wish they'd done Saints Row 2 and Saints Row 1, as I would have it. This is a game that I actually shouted out in my PS4 collection video, Redout. It's actually a really fun, futuristic racer. It's kind of like the Wipeout and F-Zero series. It's really good. It's like a indie version of it. Highly recommend. Sniper Elite V2. I have that already, and I will be doing this on the channel. I'm kind of addicted to Sniper Elite at the moment. I've played a tiny bit of 3, and I'm like, right, okay, I'm going to play 2, but I'm going to do it as like streaming. Guilty Gear Anniversary Edition. Again, the Guilty Gear games look fun. That's the whole point of this list. Games that look fun. Team Sonic Racing, I do own. Yes. Resident Evil Origins Collection. Now, again, I haven't played a lot of Resident Evil, to be honest, but they do interest me, I'm not gonna lie. Too much session back in the day is my issue. And not enough gaming, but now that I'm in my 30s, I'm just gaming now in my 30s. No nightclubs or anything like that. Again, Little Friends doesn't interest me. Crystal Crisis, I'm not too sure about. Among the Sleep Enhanced Edition. Cricket definitely does not interest me. I see this all the time. They're super cheap. Don't know what it is really. Yokai Watch, again, I'm not too sure about. Crash Team Racing. Do I own Crash Team Racing? I used to. I don't have it. So I need to get this one as well. Crash Team Racing is good. What you do for going on the sesh, honestly, I so regret getting rid of half of my collection. I need to buy this again. Because it is a fun game. It's not as good as Mario Kart, but it is still a good game. Bloodstained Ritual of the Night actually does interest me. It's like a Castlevania kind of game. Super Nintendo, not sure what this is. Now this one actually does interest me. Teria, I think you pronounce it. So already we've got such a good list. MotoGP, I'm not too worried about. This is another game I need to get again. Super Mario Maker, it's actually really good fun. I actually enjoyed making the levels. Red Faction Guerrilla. I never even knew this was a game. It was out on the Switch. Could be one. I don't know if it's a PEGI release. To be honest, I'll only buy American releases if it's a game I really, really want. Attack of the Titans, not too sure on. God Eater 3 again, I'm not too sure on. Another Dragon Quest Builders 2. They look better than Minecraft, to be honest. Now this is one that does interest me, but I would like to play the games before it. Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. Add that into the wish list. Redeemer Enhanced Collection, not too sure on. Raiden 5 Delector's Cut. Again, Fire Emblem. Add this in. I think Raiden 5 is like a shoot 'em up, and I'm not the biggest shoot 'em up guy. Well, that said Mora was okay, so again, it's maybe one I need to look into. Wolfenstein Youngblood. Wolfenstein games do look fun, to be fair. And again, I'm looking at all these older games because this is still 2019, so this is when the Switch was just going its peak. Guacamelee does look fun, so we'll add that in. Now I've seen this before, it's probably shovelware, but I like my racers, and I want to have all racers on the Switch. This is definitely one I want. Friday the 15th. Just looks fun. It just looks really fun. It probably could be a good Halloween kind of game to stream on the channel. Yu-Gi-Oh! I actually owned this. I bought it on CEX super cheap. I was at Cash Converters, but then I traded it into CEX to get better cash. I remember my brother was into Yu-Gi-Oh! More than Pokemon. Again, it's not something I'm knowledgeable at. Now this is a game I need to get again. But Onaki and Arcade Love, don't know what they are. It's a Snooker 19. It's not the best snooker game in the world, but it's okay for what it is. Bubsy, Paws on Fire. Oh, okay. I think that's like the next, used to be on the Xbox, Bubsy. Could be wrong. Again, another game I need to buy again. Astro Chain. I actually did play quite a lot of this. It's not bad. Not bad. Again, I need to maybe give it another go properly. I like the graphics of it and the cartoon anime style of it. And Ninja Saviors. Root Letter. Now this is another one I think. Do I have Spyro? No. I need to get Spyro again. Spyro's such a good game, especially on the PlayStation 1 back in the day. I need to get them again. No, what's annoying, I owned all three on the Switch, but you know, in 2020, I was just stupid. I needed money for the sesh. Trade them in. I wasn't really using the Switch, and I wasn't really into gaming as such as I am now again. So, again, Legend of Zelda. I think this is more like top-down Zelda game rather than like 3D open world. Ni no Kuni. Now this is the Ni no Kuni games. Look beautiful. Again, we'll add that in. Dead by Daylight. Again, another game that, you know, the guys in the Mancave Discord. I think it's Reese, RTB Reese, spoken about this game before. Could be one. Contra Rogue Corps, I'm not too sure on. Northgard, same with this. Darksiders I've got. Dragon Quest. Again, I've never really played a Dragon Quest game, although the Builders games look better to me. We'll add it in anyway. Dragon Quest Collection, okay. Go. Sniper Elite 3 we've already got. And again, will be one for the channel. Ghostbusters, a video game remaster. Now, apparently this is a cracking game. So we'll add this in. So many games. We're only on page 7. Yooka-Laylee. Again, just looks like a fun game. I think this is the creators from... Am I right in saying... Not Donkey Kong. Who is it? Is it Rare? I think Rare actually made it. Now this is a one as well. So you've got the Alliance HD remastered. I'm not sure on this, but Trine games look not too bad to be honest. Yeah, we'll add Trine. We'll try and go a bit quicker now. Call of Sifu, I'm not sure on. Bag of Time Party looks shovelware to me. Trine Ultimate Collection. So there we go. There's another one. A Spirit Hunter, I'm not too sure on. Same for Valkyris. A Dual Story of Seasons, not sure what it is. Killer Queen Black. Now I've seen this on Vinted for like £5. Is it any good, guys, before I go and buy it? Astrono Blade, not too sure. Beast Quest, not too sure. Now, this one I know I need to maybe buy. The Witcher 3. Everyone's ranting and raving about it. This one hurts me bad. I had this game. I bought it for super cheap. Now, CEX were selling it for like 70 quid. Baldur's Gate. I regret getting rid of that. I really do. Overwatch. I don't even think is playable now. Zombieland. I'm not too sure on. This one as well. I'm not too sure on. Never heard of that. Ring Fit Adventures, no thank you. Not for me. Digimon, again, I'm not. Now this one, I like Ice Age, so I quite like the look of it. I don't know if it's any good, but it's definitely one I've been keeping an eye on as well. Because sometimes you can see it on Vinted quite cheap. Raging Loop, not too sure of. Is that not just the same as that? Yeah, it's just the same as that. I don't know why they had that on twice. Destiny Connect, not too sure on. Into the Dead. Again, there's so many games that I've never even heard of. Xeno Crisis. Now, I have actually played a little bit of this. It's actually quite fun. That would be a game I definitely would want on the Switch. I actually played this on the Evercade, believe it or not. I think it would be so much better on the Switch. So, not sure. Could be a limited run kind of release. I'm not entirely sure. Again, Resident Evil. Yeah, I need to get the Resident Evil games, don't I? They do look fun. I played a bit of Resident Evil Biohazard, the one I think where you're at the table and it's just mental. Don't know how to describe it, but like that eating limbs and stuff. Ugh. Disney classic games. Again, could be one. I've got this for the PS4. Again, could be one. Because to be honest, I'd rather have the Switch versions than the PS4 version. So again, could be one. We'll just add it in. Again, this is low down on the list. Vampire. Now this looks an interesting one, but I don't know if it runs well on the Switch. I think originally it didn't, but you know there is patches. So Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz. Now I do have Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania, but I do not have Banana Blitz. And I do like the Super Monkey Ball games. I love the music in Super Monkey Ball actually, so I'm going to add that in. And again, there's another Disgaea 4. Again, could be one. Yeah, I'm quite liking this Nintendo Life website. It's actually really handy. Close to the Sun, Harvest Moon, Luigi's Mansion is definitely one I need to play. And again, one I haven't got. So it's probably high on my list. And what we're going to do is, the next video I'm going to post is going to be what is my high priorities and what's my low. So I'll highlight them in certain colours, of the ones that I really want to focus on. And then, you know, from high priority to low priority. A Race with Ryan is a kid's game. Mario Sonic at the Olympics, it does look quite fun, to be honest. And again, probably a game you can get super cheap, but very cheap. Just Dance, again, I'm not too fussed about. Now this one I have to get. I loved Garfield as a kid. Sorry guys, it's probably trash, but I need to have that game. Super Lucky Tail, I need to get as well. It was one I had, but I need to get it again. It's on my list. That is a game I'm definitely going to do on the gaming channel. So that'll be like a probably high-ish priority. Layton's Mystery, I'm not too sure on. Disney Team, I'm not too sure on. Sparklight, no. Again, World Rally Championship, I think it's just good. I think it runs well as well. We'll add that in. Pokemon Sword and Shield. We are going to add that in. Just, again, Bubble Bubble. Or Bubble Bobble, should I say. I've played a little bit on it, and I think it was a Game Boy Advance. And it was actually quite fun. So, I don't know what it's like, the new ones, but we'll add that in. Narcos Rise of the Cartels. I do have that. I'm pretty sure I've played it. Yeah, I've got it. It's actually a really fun little game. Bit repetitive. It's like a strategy game, but I actually love the series. I don't watch a lot of series and stuff, but The whole thing with Pablo Escobar was so good. Monster Jam, again, I like my racer games, so add that in. Gundam and Generation, not too sure. Black Sad, not too sure. Farming Simulator, again, I think if you've got one Farming Simulator, you're okay. They're all the same. Assassin's Creed Rebel Collection, I did pick that up. No, it's the other one I picked up, so I need the Rebel Collection. That's Black Flag and Rogue. And I think Black Flag is meant to be the best Assassin's Creed game, a lot of people say. But let me know in the comments, what's the best one? And I want to play Syndicate. Syndicate's the one, I think, in London. I kind of like the look of that one. Brain Training, you can get on the DS for £1. Maybe you want to pick up, but not one for this list just now. Soccer Tactics and Glory. That's definitely an American game. That would never released on the UK. Never seen it. Again, Monster Energy Supercross. Now we're into 2020, so we've done like the first 4 years, and already we've got like quite a lot of games. Code, Realize. Again, a lot of these might not have been released in the PEGI region. Darksiders Genesis. No, I do not have this one. Do not have that one. Darksiders Genesis. I think I've only got 1 and 2. Yeah, and I need the third one as well. Snack World, not too sure. Warriors or Tagi, not too sure. Railway Empire. Do you want to know something? Railway Empire would be something I'd probably like. If it's made well, it's a game called A-Train HX on the Xbox 360, and I actually put in quite a lot of hours back in the day playing that. So I do like my city builders, so don't know what that is. Don't know what that is. Ruin Factory. 2 Point Hospital, I need to get again. I owned it. It's really good fun. I've got 2 Point Campus now, but I need 2 Point Hospital. That'll be high on my list. It's a really fun game. A game I'd probably do on the channel. Samurai Showdown, I'm not too sure. Mega Man. Legacy Collection could be one. So we'll add that in. Hellpoint, not too sure on. Metro Redux, yes. I like the look of the Metro games. Especially Exodus when you're in Russia, I think it is. Pokemon, Mystery Dungeon. Again, I'm not the biggest Pokemon guy, but I need to try them. And again, if I ever had a kid or something, they come in handy. Any like Nintendo IPs I need to buy. Dead or School, I'm not too sure. Overpass could be one. That's like a racing game, I think. Or it could be like a Mud Runner. I'm not entirely sure. So again, another one to add. Now this one is definitely one I need to pick up again. Animal Crossing. I haven't played this game, but I watched my ex play this game. She absolutely loved it. She played it on like the DS and stuff back in the day. It just looks a calming kind of game. And again, a game that could be done on the channel. I really enjoy just watching it, to be honest. So it could be one for the future. Saints Row 4. Again, I love the Saints Row 1 and 2. The only thing with Saints Row 3 and 4, I think they go more goofy and cartoony. And like, it just does. I like the gangster element of 1 and 2. This like just takes things out of control and like you're in space, I think, and stuff. Or just gets a bit crazy. But I do like the Saints Row games, so I will pick them up and give them a go because I do like 1 and 2. A Gigantosaurus, the game, not too sure on. Cooking Mama, no. Now this is one that is very high on my list. Zombie Army Trilogy. It's from the makers of Sniper Elite. This is big on my list. The Disaster Report, I'm not too sure on. Trials of Mana, again. I think I've seen some videos on it. It does look interesting. Graphically, it looks beautiful, I think. Could be wrong. Naruto, I know that's anime, I'm not too sure on it. I would probably try Dragon Ball first. Shmup Collection. Again, I'm not the biggest shmup guy. Maneater for the Switch I've picked up. Unfortunately, it doesn't run well on it. But I've got this on the PS5 as well, and it's on Game Pass. I highly recommend Manita. Never seen that. Mortal Kombat 11 Aftermath. Xenoblade Chronicles. I've played a little bit of 2, but I think I should play 1 first. Graphically, the games are beautiful, I must admit. Bioshock, the collection. Never tried Bioshock, but everyone goes on about it. Borderlands, I have played this for the 360. I do want it on the Switch. And I'm hoping all these games as well are all backwards compatible when the Switch 2 comes out. And these prices for the Nintendo Switch will come down, I'm hoping, once the Switch 2 is released. XCOM 2 collection. The XCOM games do look interesting to me, so I do like the Narcos games, so could be one to add. Probably better than the Narcos, to be honest. So we'll add XCOM in. Already we're at like over 150 games. Adam's Venture, not too sure on. Now I need to get this one as well. Clubhouse. I had this as well. This was one I played with X as well, and also my friend Simon played this game. Good fun. I think we played chess of all things, but we had a bit of a laugh that night. The Outer Worlds, I think, is like the Fallout series. Not the biggest Fallout guy, but willing to give it a go. I want to try and get all the big IPs on the Switch. Warborn, I'm not too sure. It looks like a mech game maybe or something. Not entirely sure. Burnout Paradise I have. SpongeBob SquarePants I've got. Legend of Heroes I'm not too sure on. Catherine Full Body Story. Deadly Premonition, not too sure. Paper Mario I've got. I need to play this. It does look good fun. Never tried a Paper Mario. Ace Angler. I think it's just like a fishing game. Rock of Ages, not too sure on. This is one on top of my list as well. Crisis Remastered. Yeah, we'll go with that. Fairy Tale. Now this is one as well. Fairy Tale, I'm not too sure on, but Scully. Scully looks interesting to me. I like the idea of it. So that is going to be one of my ones that are top of the list. Which will be in a future video. Is Wrong Dungeon, I'm not too sure on. Now this one, and this was in my PS4 collection video. It's definitely a hidden gem. I do want this on the Switch. National Drift. It's really good. I love the graphics on this game. This will be high priority as well. Although I've already got it, I want this on the Switch. It's such a good game. And I think it could be a game that will go up in price eventually. Polar Manis, Yokai Watch, I'm not too sure on. Do you want to know something? PGA Tour 2K21. I've played a bit of the EA Masters and I'm not into golf whatsoever, but I've actually really enjoyed it, so it could be one to add. No Straight Roads, I see this all the time as well. Let me know if it's any good, guys. Nemscon Extinction, I'm not too sure on. This one I need to buy again. I had this as well in the collection. It was kind of funny. Captain Tsubasa. It's not FIFA by any stretch of the imagination, but I thought it was kind of funny for a football game. Jump Force, I'm not too sure on, but again, I think it's like the Dragon Ball Z universe. So again, that was a big game. I think it released. Road to Guangdong again is another game I see. Ari, I've definitely got. RPG Maker, now I've got this actually for the PS4. It's not bad. So it could be one again. You can make your own RPGs and stuff. Bounty Battle. Vici, yeah, I've got that game. I need to try it, but it's not a game for the channel because of copyright, of course. Now this is one I should never have sold. Brand new. Should never have got rid of this. This is like £85 now on CX. I regret it. I really do regret it. Getting rid of it. Yeah, it was a silly move on my part. WWE 2K Battlegrounds, I've got this one. Do you want to know something? I like the concept of it, but it's just full of microtransactions. Big letdown. Big Bobby Car, Big Race. I've never seen this in my life. I'm not entirely sure what it is. It's a racing game. It might be terrible. Yeah, we'll add it. Troll Hunters. I've actually got this. It's not too bad, actually. Not too bad. Not sure what this is. Oh, Yee's Origin. Right, okay. I do want to try the Yee's series. That could be a good way to start. Let's Sing Queen. I cannot stand Queen. I know. I just hate it. See if I hear it in a nightclub, I'm like, oh. Oh, hate it. Nickelodeon Kart Racers 2. Well, I've played the first one. Again, it's bare bones, but I was more a Nickelodeon kid than a Disney kid. I wasn't really into Disney. Ghost of Tail, not too sure. FIFA 21, just avoid. Ben 10, again, let me know if the Ben 10 games are good. Now, this is one that's interesting. I played a bit of Prinny on the PSP, and it was actually quite fun. I need to get that game for the PSP again. I had it in my original PSP collection, so to have it on the Switch is probably better. G.I. Joe, is this not the one with the Rock? Could be wrong, but I don't think it's good. Robotics, I'm not too sure on. Now this looks interesting just by the artwork. Cloud Punk. Just the artwork alone interests me. Don't know if it's any good, but look at that artwork. It looks amazing. Hardcore Mocha. Not too sure. Tennis World Tour is definitely on my list. Mario Kart Home Circuit. I think my cat would love this game. I think she would chase after the cars, to be honest. Could be one to get. Zoids Wild Blast Unleashed. Again, I see this a lot. I think it's like a mech game, but cartoony. Could be fun. Let me know in the comments. It could be trash. I might add it in for no reason, but I see it all the time, so. Same with this one, Transformers Battlegrounds. Could be quite fun. Cobra Kai, I see this all the time. Oddworld, new and tasty. I tried one of the Oddworld games and I couldn't really get into them, so again, it's maybe worth a try again. Alasia I used to see back in the day, loved it for the PS1, so we'll get a try. I'll take Harvard in it. Volchiria, I'm not too sure on. Pikmin. Never played a Pikmin game before, but I like the idea of it. What a Pikmin in, but it's very low on my list. Mad Rat Dead or Deed. Oh yeah, Dead. Not too sure on. Same with this one. Now this is a game that definitely interests me. Descenders. We'll add that in. It's like a bike game. I think it's kind of like, say, what's the Ubisoft franchise? It's like Steep but Bikes. Now this is definitely one. Tropical 6. I love the tropical games. I think they're fun. I like being a dictator, so I'm definitely adding that onto the list. Sakuna, I'm not too sure on. Fusa, again. Speed 3 Grand Prix. Definitely one. I've seen the cover art in the UK. Just Dance 2021, not for me. Need for Speed, I have got. Kingdom Hearts, I think this is a Riven game, so it doesn't interest me. Same for Let's Sing. Sniper Elite 4 is high on my list. I need to get this one. That'll be red. Truck Driver. Gonna add that in. I did have this for the PlayStation 4 at one point. It's not too bad actually. Bubble Bobble 4, I think that was the same as the last one. Not sure on that. Hyrule Warriors again. They look button mashy, but they look fun for what it is. Empire of Sin. I'm sure this is a 360 game, and it's like your gangsters or something. That might be high on my list. I need to actually go and check that out. Mortals Phoenix Rising. I've actually got this for the Switch. Played a bit on the PlayStation 5. This is a fun game. It's actually kind of like Legend of Zelda, but with a bit of Assassin's Creed in it. It's got that Ubisoft feeling anyway. Highly recommend this game. Don't know what it plays like on the Switch. I do have it for the Switch, but I don't know if it holds up graphically like the PS5 does. Again, a game I'm not too sure on. Fitness Boxing, no thank you. Comrades 2 HD Remastered. Again, I'm not too sure. I've never seen this game, but just the graphics itself. The cover art, should I say, looks pretty cool. Puyo Puyo Tetris 2. I've got this for the PS5, but again, played the first one on the channel. It was actually good fun. I prefer Puyo Puyo over Tetris though, believe it or not. Space Invaders Forever. Nah. Not again, if I've seen it cheap on Vinted, I'd pick it up. A Less Collection. Again, this looks like a shoot 'em up maybe. Not sure what this is. Buddy Mission Bond, don't know. Little Nightmares 2, I see this quite often. Again, just looks interesting. Wow, Super Mario 3D World. We're getting now into 2021, so we're slowly getting there. That is one ad. Again, don't know this. Sky Gun Returns. In fact, that could be the one I've got. I'm not entirely sure. Monarch, I got super cheap. Persona 5. You know what? The graphics look good. I like the graphics, the cartoony kind of graphics. So again, could be one. I know a lot of people that like their RPGs love Persona. Taxi Chaos. I've got this for the PS4. I never played it though. I need to try it. But I like Crazy Taxi, so even if it's trash, it's still something to have on the Switch. I'd rather actually have it on the Switch than the PS4. Don't know this. Darius one. Bravely Default. I'm sure I've seen a video on this and it looked not too bad. Harvest Moon. I think the games are meant to be trash on the Switch. Could be wrong. Let me know in the comments, guys, if you have played the Harvest Moon games on the Switch. I know it's kind of similar to like your Stardew Valleys and your Animal Crossings, but let me know if they're any good. Monster Jam Steel 2, add that in. So this is such a big list. Sea of Solitude, I'm not too sure on. 2 Point Can't Miss Jumbo Edition. Again, I'll just get any of them. Crash Bandicoot 4, 100%. I want to play Crash 4. WRC 9, again, another racing rally game. Kingdoms of Amuya, I'm not too sure on. Same with this one. Now this one, I do have, can't remember what console it is, PS4 I think it is, but again, Plants vs Zombies, I want that on the Switch as well. I'm not sure what this is. Definitely Japanese. Story of something. Mind you, Overcooked All You Can Eat would be better than Overcooked 2, because I think that's Overcooked 1 and 2. We'll add that in as well. Monster Hunter Rise is definitely one I want to try. It's a Switch exclusive. I also want to try Monster Hunter World as well. Balan Wonderworld, apparently it's one of the worst games ever. Kays, I do like the look of Kays. I like the graphics of it. It's like a 2D platformer, but just the graphics of it looks amazing. That might actually be one of my priorities. Legend of Heroes, I'm not too sure on. Poison Control, I'm not too sure on. New Pokemon Snap. I actually think I would like Pokemon Snap. Again, I know this was a Nintendo 64 game. Slowly getting there, guys. I think R-Type, not too sure on. It's a shoot 'em up. Same with the Raiden. Subnautica. Oh yeah, these games look, they do interest me. Subnautica. Again, maybe on my medium list. SnowRunner, definitely on my higher list. I want SnowRunner. I like that kind of games. I'm not sure what that is. Same with Metopia. I see that all the time, but I don't know what it is. Let me know. Shimigami Tensei. I think it's part of the Persona. I'm not too sure. Let me know if that's any good. Wonder Boy. This is the one I've got. Port Royale 4. That might be one. DC Superhero. I think this is like a kiddie game. Game Builder Garage. I'm not entirely sure if that's any good, but I might add it in and take a look. Let me know, guys. Is it any good? I think it is just a Switch exclusive. Alex Kid in the World. I've actually got this. Not too bad. Don't know why that's came up again. Mario Golf. I'm kind of getting into golf games at the moment. Never played it. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2. I actually just picked this up. DreamWorks Spirit Lucky's Adventure. Not too sure what that is. Scare 6. Yeah, well, to be honest, I'll add it in, but again, it's a low priority. Now this one, I want Destroy All Humans. I've played a little bit of it on the PS4, I think it is, or the Xbox. I think it was a Game Pass game for a little while. It's so fun. It's so fun. The only reason why I haven't continued playing it is because it's a game I want to stream on the channel. That's the only reason why I've not completed it. Plague Tale Innocence, I don't even think this came out, to be honest. Don't think the Switch would have handled it. My Wi-Fi just disconnected. It has. So. There we go. That was weird. Why it just disconnected. Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. Again, never played a Zelda game. Sorry to say. I played a wee bit of Breath of the Wild. I actually did like it. Again, it's finding the time. Samurai Warriors 5. Paw Patrol. Space Invaders. Again, I'm not something that really is my Greek memories of Azura. Not entirely sure. Araleta of Spirits or something. King's Bounty. No More Heroes. Again, is this not a bit meant to be terrible? Let me know. Monster Harvest. Again, don't really know. Prinny. Classic Volume 1. Yeah, we'll add that in. I did kind of like the Prinny game on the PSP. Rustler. I've actually got this. It's like a Red Dead Redemption, but in a different kind of, how can I say, like the old school kind of GTA games on the PS1 kind of, you know, like top down kind of game. It's a game I'm doing on the channel soon. Instant Sports Paradise, not too sure on. Big Rumble Boxing, Creed Champions. Now this one actually does interest me. Could be fun. Sonic Colors Ultimate. Again, don't really know much on it. I think it's kind of, well, it's not a new game now, but could be one to add in. WarioWare, Get It Together. Yes, I like the look of the Wario games. Looks good fun. NBA 2K22, I'm not too fussed about. Now this is a game I recommend. Cruising Blast. I do own this. I love this franchise. I love the developer. They made the Fast and Furious arcade machines as well. I absolutely adore this series. Highly, highly recommend Cruising Blast. Rims Racing, I'm not too sure on, but I do see it sometimes. Could be one to add in. not the biggest motorbike guy. I prefer my car racers, and I'm not even the biggest car guy. Ni no Kuni 2. I just love the look of the graphics on this game. I don't even know much about the Ni no Kuni series, but just the graphics itself sells me. Tales of Iron, not too sure of. Test Drive Solar Crown, that was never coming out on the Switch. Can barely run on PC just now. Diablo 2 Resurrected, I'm not even sure if that's came out. I'll add it in anyway. I do like the look of Diablo. Ember, looks a trash game from the cover. Dragon Ball Z, not too sure. Well, again, if I try one Dragon Ball Z game, I might like them. You never know. I'm not into anime or anything, so. But I guess that's a good way to start. The Addams Family, never seen that. Agatha Christie. Yeah. I need to buy this again. It's actually fun, but really difficult. Hot Wheels Unleashed. I actually struggled with this one. It's quite hard for like a kids game. Dark Side is free. It's definitely one I need to get. Especially because I've got 1 and 2. It makes sense to have 3. Hot and Guardian. I'm sure I've seen something like this. It looked actually... No, in fact, that's a shoot 'em up, I think. Could be wrong. Let me know in the comments, guys. Lego Marvel Superheroes. Yeah, it's 101. Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl. I do like Nickelodeon. I don't know if it's any good. Again, let me know, guys, if it's any good. Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania. This is the one I've got. Now this one I need to get as well. Metroid Dread. This is a game that Monster Crown. A Dying Light edition. Been watching a bit of Dying Light. It does look fun for the Platinum edition. Been watching again NI Gamer 1995. He was doing Dying Light. And I know RTB Reese is a big fan of Dying Light franchise. So I know as well RTB Reese has a lot of Dying Light content on his channel. So it's definitely one that will be high on my list. The Colgate Effect too. Not too sure. My friend Peppa Pig. Yes, let's get some Peppa Pig in, lads. No. Doesn't it really appeal to me. Super Robot Wars. Again, I don't really know if it's any good. Let me know, guys. Mario Party Superstars. Again, just fun games to have. Add that in. Again, I'm going to focus on my high priorities. World War Z, this game is so fun. It actually runs really well on the Switch. I highly recommend World War Z. I love this game. And again, we've played that with some friends online. You can see those streams on the NI Gamers channel. So much fun. Highly recommend this game. Can be a bit repetitive once you complete the main story and you go into DLC, but it's still worth it. Binding of Isaac. Now that is one as well that does interest me. Already we're at like 240 games. Just Dance 2022. Demon Tough, I'm not too sure on. Blue Reputation. Fast and Furious. I'd like to say I would buy it, but I don't even think it came out for the Switch. It might have done, I'm not sure. I don't think it's a good game, but I do like my racing games, so I'm willing to give it a blind eye and give it a try. My Singing Monsters, no thank you. Oh, this was a disappointment. Grand Theft Auto Trilogy. I don't know if it's any improved. I will, before I even buy it, this will be low on my list. I do have it for the PS4 anyway, and I do have this digitally on the Switch, so I can go and double check to see if there's any improvements. But this ran like crap on the Switch. So devastated when I bought it. So annoying as well, because I spent like £30 and the game was just broken. Like, it would have been better just porting the PS2 version, to be honest. Megaton Murashi, not too sure on. Heaven's Machine, not too sure on. Pups something. Shimigami Tensei 5. Again, I'm not too sure, but I'll add this in because I see this all the time. We'll add it in. The Wild at Heart. Again, I'm not too sure. Again, Pokemon Diamond Pearl. We'll add this in. I'm not sure what that is anyway. NASCAR Heat Ultimate Edition. I don't think. Well, in fact, I did see this. I think on the. I've seen it on the PS4 anyway. For a Peggy game. Enough Legends. Fun game for a kid. I don't know. Yeah, for me right now, probably not. Disney Classic Games Collection again, but we'll look at that. Poker Club. I've seen this before. That might be one to have a look at, you know. Add Poker Club to the list. Beyond a Steel Sky, I'm not sure. Big Brain Academy, again, it's the same as Brain Training. Danganronpa. Think could be a game. I've seen this quite often. I think it's like a story-based game. I like a point and click kind of game. Disney Magical World, not too sure. Ever Fallen, not too sure. Monopoly Madness. Again, if you've got one Monopoly game, you don't need another. Evil Dead, the game. Not too sure what this is. Pokemon Legends Arceus. Again, I think I've got to try the Pokemon. I never played them as a kid. I never really was a Nintendo guy. It's only recently I've really got into the Switch. Magnum Lord, I'm not too sure on. Valis. Dynasty Warriors 9. Again, could be one. I think, in fact, is that not the bad one? I could be wrong. Let me know, guys. I could always add it in again. I've just picked this up as well. Assassin's Creed. Edge of Atani, I'm not too sure on. Same for this one. For that. Triangle Strategy, I think it's from the makers of Octopath Traveler, so add that in. Because I do like the look of the graphics on Octopath Traveler. Chocobo GP, I've picked this up. Not the best. WRC 10. Definitely going to pick that up. Hotel Transylvania, I'm not too sure on. Leave that out. Ugh, we'll fix that later. Persona 4. Again, give the Persona games a try maybe one time. See, the good thing about this list is we can add some games to this list, and we can take some games out that might be crap. If I like try say Persona 4 and I hate it, and then Persona 5. Ruin Factory, now I've had some things about that, so that could be one. Don't know much about it, but again, we'll add it in just now. Andro Dunas 2. The music's quite catchy for this. It is a shoot 'em up, but I do like the music, so could be one. Kirby. Yeah, we're adding Kirby in. TriStar, I'm not too sure about. Now this one interests me. Lego Star Wars. I do like the original PS2 games, so could be one to add in. MLB, I'm not too fussed about. The 15 Sentinels, not too sure what that is. Tormented Souls, not too sure. Nepunia, again, don't know. January, MotoGP. There we go, there's the other one. Zombie Army 4 is definitely on my list. I need to get the Zombie Army games. And again, this will be ones I'll be streaming on the gaming channel once I get them. Cricket 22, no, not fussed about that. Now this is one. Well, what is it? Topan Arcade Garage. I like the cover art, but it's a Japanese game, so not for me. Nintendo Switch Sports. I love Wii Sports. I think that was like the only game I played on the Wii. is Nintendo Nintendo Wii Sports, so I don't know if Switch Sports is any good compared to that, but Trainee presents NES Classics 2, could be one. Again, quite low on my list to be honest. Let's Get Fit, I'm not too sure about. Snow Bros, I like the cover art, but don't know nothing about it. Chukin Room of Warriors, again, don't know. Pac-Man Museum could be one, again though, quite low on my list. Play Pac-Man anyway, I really can. Caillou the Kangaroo, now this does look interesting. I think it's like a classic kind of platformer. Kind of like Ty the Tasmanian Tiger, that's another one I need to add to the Switch list. My Little Pony, that's going to be top of my list. Squish, don't know what that is. Wonder Boy Collection, well I've got one Wonder Boy game, so I might as well get this one. Same with this one, I like my football. Mario Strikers, never played a Mario Strikers game before. Already, look at the amount of games we've got on this list so far. Demon Slayer, don't know much about. Metal Max, Zeo Reborn. Again, don't know anything about this game, but just the cover art impresses me. Breakfast, I do have, highly recommend this game. You should buy this. Fire Emblem Warriors. And I'll just add it in. I want all the big Nintendo IPs. Capcom Fighting Collection, definitely could be one. Just to have, you know, muck about for 5-10 minutes at a time. Also got Summon Files, don't know what that is. Pocky and Rocky. I'm sure I've seen like videos of this and it looks interesting. So Pocky and Rocky will go on my list. Rabbids Party of Legends, don't. I like the look of Mario Rabbids, but actual Rabbids itself. Let me know, I could be wrong, could be a good game. Yuko something, don't know. Klonoa, now this is definitely a game that kind of interests me. I think it is like an old school platformer. I do like that kind of games, especially, you know, for the PS1, PS2. Time on a Frog Island, don't know what it is. Severed Steel, don't know. Live Alive. Again, I've seen some videos on it. It's interesting. Xenoblade Chronicles 3, yes, but I want 1, 2 first. Digimon Survive. Don't know much about Digimon to be honest. Again, it's kind of like Pokemon, but is it any good? Madison, don't know what that is. Pretty Girls Game Collection. There we go, lads. That's what we're wanting. We're wanting a bit of Japanese anime showing. No, not for me, I'm afraid. I'm not into that kind of heavy content or gaming, kind of weird anime, Japanese, you know, weird kind of games. 2 Point Campus, I've got, this is a game I need to buy again. Arcade Paradise, this is actually a game I'm going to do as a stream. It's actually really good. Wish I never got rid of it. Again, that was in my original collection, but yes, it must have been like 2022 I sold this off then. But I need to get this again, this is a cracking game. Super Bullet Break, I'm not too sure on. Page 40 now. Pac-Man World. Yeah, again, this is like the old school 3D kind of platformers, so that's on my list. Nexo Newman Extinction Complete Collection, not too sure what that is. Now this is one I definitely want, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Cowabunga Collection. Kinda like the beat 'em ups, they're quite fun. Dusk Driver 2, I'm not too sure. And then there's more of this Prinny. Again, this is low on my list to be honest. Prinny games. Made in Abyss, don't know what that is. Lego Brawls, I think it's like kind of Super Smash Bros. Again, could be good, could be terrible. And look, we have an appearance. Mwah. What are you doing? JoJo's Bizarre. Don't know what that is. White Day. Not too sure. Splatoon 3. 100%. One I want. Mwah. What are you doing? Mwah. Yeah, I need Splatoon 3. I've got Splatoon 2. Such a fun game. Good for like online co-op, multiplayer. NBA 2K23, I'm not too fussed about. Now that one, I know 11 is terrible. Potion Palmet, I'm not too sure about. See, 11 was meant to be good on the original Xbox and PS2, but the remaster is shocking on the remake. Taiko no Chunjin, not too sure on. DreamWorks Dragons, again, not too sure on. Legend of Heroes again. Let's build a zoo. I like my strategy games, stuff like that, so that could be one. FIFA 23 again, we'll avoid all FIFAs on the Switch. Sword Art Collection, not sure on. Hero Heart, again. Paw Patrol, let's sing ABBA. Sorry guys. I come from a family that gets pissed at 1 o'clock in the morning and put on ABBA, so yeah, it could be one. Yum Yum Cookstar, no. Nier Automata, heard some big things about this one. Again, don't know much about it, but everyone rants and raves. Same with this, No Man's Sky. I've got this for the PS4, I would like to say, but I'd like to try it on the Switch to see how good it runs. Lego Brick Tales, I've never seen that. Star Trek, Nickelodeon Kart Racers 3. Again, I don't know, they could be terrible, but I remember the first one was bare bones, but it was okay for what it was. Mario Rabbids, we've got this one, we just picked this up recently. Match Point, Tennis Championships. Again, it'd be a fun wee game to have on the Switch, to be honest. Yeah, it would be a fun game on the Switch, would it? Persona 5 Royale, I think that's more... It could be like a... What do you call it? Rhythm game. Yomisuri, Lost in the Dark, not too sure. Oddworld Soulstorm. Again, could be one. Arkanoid, Eternal Battle. I'm not too sure on. So, all this talking, I need a coffee. So, anyway, where will we be? I think we were at Oddworld, Soulstorm. Arkanoid, I'm not too sure on. Same with Paragon, Paradox. Bayonetta 3 is definitely one that I think definitely would need to pick up. Oh, Bayonetta 3. How do we get rid of that? No, I want to get rid of that.
This game you can play as Mike.
Oh, shushed. Anyway, Prodeus, I'm not too sure on. Charin's Staircase, again, don't know much about this. There's a lot of now games that are maybe shovelware around this time, because obviously the Switch is pretty hot in 2022. Horse Tales, yeah, not one for me. My cat's going mental, I think she needs the toilet. She normally bombs about the house when she needs the toilet. Run Box Run, don't know what that is. Harvestella, don't know. It Takes Two is definitely one high on my list. I would love to play that game, especially with someone. You know, multiplayer game, looks good fun. Don't know what this is. Astana Nokitis. Demon Throttle, don't know. Sonic Frontiers, it's like the Sonic version of Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild. Here's another game, Sifu, on the Switch. Again, looks a fun little beat 'em up. And then every time you die, you like age, like older. You're like you become slower, a bit more wise. I think. Cobra Kai, I'm not too sure on. Atari, again, I'm not fussed about that. Tactics Ogre, not too sure on. Smurfs Cat, now I remember as a kid I used to love the Smurfs, so again, probably shovelware, but why not? Right, go for the toilet. Let's Sing 2023, no thank you. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Again, 2 Pokemon games, is it? So you need to add the Pokemon games in. Alicia, the Oblivion Twin Goodness, not too sure on. Origami 2, again, not too sure on. Astromite, don't know. WRC Generation. What's my cat doing? What are you doing? You play me a ball? Hmm? Come here, can I get a kiss? Chester, can I get a kiss? Hello? What are you doing? Can I get a kiss? Anyway, WRC Generations, again, another rally game. She's just in a playful mood here. She's telling me, get off the computer, I want to play. Lover, Pretend, don't know. Kudos, don't know. Megaton, she's playing with a ball. What are you doing? Dragon Quest Treasures. Could be cool. Again, very low on my list. Again, I'm probably going to go through my list and then watch like preview videos and see what ones I really want to play. Jitsu Squad, not too sure on. The Crisis Core, I remember this game being on the PSP. Never played it though, could be one. A lot of PSP fans love this game. Arcade Kantima Katana Shin, again, don't know. Fire Emblem Engage, don't know. SpongeBob SquarePants, The Cosmic Shake. Well, Battle for Bikini Bottom's a good game. Again, that was a game I watched. You know, the ex-misses play. This one definitely is interesting me. The Pathless. And then you've got the Metroid Prime Remastered. Never played. I never had a GameCube, so I've never played like the Metroid Prime games. Metroid Prime games, should I say? Name a coffee. I'm talking too much. Metroid Prime Remastered. I never played them on the GameCube. I never had a GameCube. Never have had a GameCube, to be honest. That might change one day, but for just now. Yeah, I've never played them, so I know that are meant to be amazing games. Lambreth, don't know what that is. There's a lot of games that I'm not sure. Shovelware, like Japanese kind of anime. Tales of Symphonia Remastered. Don't know if that's any good. I have had the name though. Again, could be one to have a look at. Gigasaurus. Again, don't really know. Digimon World, New Order. To be honest, I like the cover art. And again, it's kind of like Pokemon, so maybe that might be the way to start. I don't know. Let me know in the comments, guys. Again, very low on my list. Redemption Reapers, again, don't really know. Guide Guardians, no. Valorous, Ovelis, Phantom Soldier Collection 2. Don't know. But this one, again, another Kirby game. Definitely on my list. I'm wanting all the Kirby games. They look fun. And again, haven't really played them. As I say, I wasn't really a Nintendo kind of person growing up. But I'm really getting into the Switch. This is another I need to get. Octopath Traveler 2. Got the first game, so I might as well get the second game. Octopath Traveler 2. I'm just double checking. I don't have it. Yeah. Octopath Traveler 2. Live in Wrench. I don't know what that is. Metal Dogs. Little Witch. DC Justice League. No. Mato something, I don't know. The Legend of Heroes, Trails of Azure. Oh, I know something. I like the artwork. And like nowadays, obviously you've got YouTube, so you can obviously check the games. But you know, when I was a kid, there was no such thing as YouTube, so you just went with the like cover art. So sometimes it might be better. Oh, right, okay, Session Skate Sim. Don't know if it's any good, but I like the Tony Hawk's game. So why is my off? Why is my Wi-Fi disconnected? Right, so we got it fixed. There we go. That's the Wi-Fi fixed. So, Session Skate Sim. I think that definitely interests me as well. That was annoying that they just completely, my Wi-Fi just went off there. Bayonetta, Origins, again, could be one. We'll just dismiss that just now. Raymond, I'm not sure what that is. Omen of Sorrow. Tella Ryza 3. A lot of anime kind of games and like RPGs, obviously. MLB The Show, not one for me. Blade Assault, looks like cool artwork, to be fair. Be cool. Curse of the Sea Rats, don't know what that is. Process of Elimination. Mega Man Battle Network Legacy Edition, could be one again, low on my list. Oh, oops. We'll copy that. Jump Challenge, don't know what that is. Minecraft Legends, again, could be one for the kids, if I ever have kids. Again, very low on my list. God of Rock. Now this one could be interesting. Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster. This is like the old SNES games, I think, or even like the NES kind of games. Again, low on my list, but DNF Geo, who's next? Don't know what that is. Same with that one. Zosto. Zoeto. Advance Wars. Now that would be one that would maybe interest me. Theory Fencer. Don't know what that is. Trinity Trigger. That is. One game I've noticed is missing out of this list so far is what's the game that's similar to Advance Wars? I've actually got it. Wargroove. I haven't seen Wargroove yet on this list, so I'm guessing there might be some games missing. Yeez, again, I don't know if this game is ever released because there's no cover art. Demon Skin, Dokapon, Kingdom Connect, TTI All Man. Now here we go, it's Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Switch, definitely one I need to get. And same for this one, Puzzle Bobble. It's cool. Farming Simulator. But I don't think it's every game. Not 100% sure, because that's one game I've noticed that's not been on this list yet. Wheel of Katamari, definitely one for me. Let's see. Yeah, definitely one for me. Wheel of Katamari. Loop 8, Sum of Gods, don't know. Circuit Superstars, Pikmin 1 and 2. Oh, if you're wanting Pikmin 3, you've got to get 1 and 2 first, have you? on. Pikmin. Oh, is this Wi-Fi gone again? No, it still says it's connected. I don't know why I'm having these problems. Oh, come on. Copy this just in case. What the fuck? Cancel. There we go. For you. Should actually save this. Just in case. Right, anyway. Where are we? Sonic Origins Plus. View. Can't believe that. After all, I've recorded over an hour and a half already, so to lose all that would have been gutting. Sonic Origins Plus. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. Anyway, I had Pikmin 1 and 2. That was the one I went as well. Story of Sessions. I don't know what that is. Elatits. Not too sure. Now this one disappointed me, but it is okay for what it is. AEW Fight Forever. I need to get this game back again. I do like my wrestling games. Master Detective. Not too sure what that is. Everybody Want to Switch. Again, don't know. Storm. Crime O'Clock. The Legend of Heroes. Punch Club. Pikmin 4. So there's 4 Pikmin games. Never knew that. Edit undo. That's the only downside of not actually using Excel spreadsheet. It's because it's online. I don't have the Excel license, the Microsoft packages, and I'm not paying for it. Double Dragon. Again, don't really know much about it. In fact, I'm sure that's a beat 'em up. So that could be one. Disney Illusion Island. Moving Out 2. Now the Moving Out games actually look good. Red Dead Redemption. I recently just picked this up, so I do own this. So I will be playing that privately. Samba de Amigo. Rapacy. Agatha Christie. Again, not something I'm really into. Trine 5. Again, the Trine games do look kinda cool. Taito Milestones. Don't know. Oh, yeah, that could be actually interesting. That's like a compilation. I do like games that have a compilation because you can try out a bunch of games. Rune Factory 3. Again, not sure. NBA 2K24. Anonymous. You Suck at Parking. No, actually, this is a very cheap game. Add that in. Same with Super Bomberman R2. Kinda like the look of Bomberman. The Beating Kiltos, don't know. Inspector Gadget. I remember watching that as a kid. I need to add that in. Again. Might not be my highest priority, but Another Crusade. Clone even. Mortal Kombat 1. Don't think it runs well, but it could be patched by now. It's again quite low on my list, but probably get the other Mortal Kombat for that one. Legend of Newts or something. Monyu, Operation Wolf Returns Field Mission. Something tells me that's not a physical game. Harvest Moon, Gothic Classic, EA Sports 24, Samurai, Paw Patrol World, Scare 7. Got all the scares now at this point. Detective Pikachu Returns, could be cool. Same with Borderlands. Ultimate Edition, could be cool. Wild Card Football, never seen that before. Be good, could be terrible. I know this is not every single release going by this video, but Haunted House, like the cover art of that, to be honest. Here we go. Transformers Expedition. Again, not too sure. Another Sonic game, Sonic Superstars. Add that in. So we've got quite a lot of games so far. Skull Island, Rise of Kong. Oh, this is meant to be an awful game. A horrible game, in fact. We won't be adding that to my list. Agatha Christie. I'm not too sure on them games. I like the first one, difficult, but we're adding the second one, Hot Wheels 2. Inescapable, no rules, don't know. Super Mario Bros. Wonder, definitely adding that. Looks quite a colourful Mario game. Good reviews as well. Star Ocean. Now, just the cover art interests me. And I think it's a Dreamcast franchise, was it? Could be wrong. Smurfs 2. Again, I liked the Smurfs as a kid. Could be good, could be terrible. There we go. The Waddle, wave, yeah. Add that in as well. Fashion Dreamer, not too sure on. DreamWorks All-Star Racing, yeah. I think that would be probably terrible, but again, I do like my kart racers. Jumanji, Wild Adventures. That's the one with The Rock. I think it's meant to be the best, but I'll add it in. Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2 as well. I'll add that in. Because I do like Nickelodeon. As a kid, anyway. Double Dragon Collection. Again, I don't really know. I'd be wanting to really check. Air Twister. Hogwarts Legacy. Super Crazy Riven Castle. King of Fighters. Now, I'm sure that's beat 'em ups. Super Mario RPG. I'm actually just thinking, was you know, the game I mentioned, Wargroove, did that actually come out on retail, or was that a limited release maybe? Persona 5 Tactica, Bluey the video game, I've seen that heaps of times in the shops. Walking Dead, Destinies, never seen it, but I do want to watch The Walking Dead, so maybe one. Is that not the Telltales? Gothic 2, complete classic, not too sure. This one I definitely want, the Batman Arkham trilogy. Dragon Quest Monsters. Could be cool. Like that, but this one as well, Skater XL. Could be like Skate series. Dora Puji, I don't know. Hammer Watch 2. Title Game Collection. Another one I've not seen yet is the Tony Hawk's collection. So there are missing games on this. Trigger Heart. This one is definitely one. Prince of Persia. Collection looks cool. Another code, recollection Graven, don't know. The Legend of Steel Empire, don't know. Neptunia, Apollo Justice, something trilogy. Under Night and Buff, something. Jujutsu Kaisen Clash. Again, these are all like Japanesey kind of games. Konosuba, Spirit Hunter. Mario vs Donkey Kong, yes. That looks cool. Retro Game Challenge, never really seen it. Shirin Labrador, The Mystery Dungeon, don't know. Sympathicus, don't know. Euphoria, The Saga 2. Now this one I'm definitely adding in. Expeditions, a mud runner game. So we've got a good list so far anyway. Unicorn Overload. Don't know what it is, to be honest. Artwork looks pretty cool. I'll add it in just for the artwork. Again, very low on my list. Kingdom Come Deliverance Royal Edition. PJ Max Power. MLB. Again, I'm not interested. Princess Peach. Again, that's another Nintendo franchise. The Legend of Legacy HD Remastered, don't know. Now this one kinda interests me. I don't know if it's good, but I like South Park, so hey ho. South Park Snow Day. Touch Detective. Sure what it is. Detective Case Files. Oh, this could be interesting then. It's like a detective kind of game. Slave Zero X. I don't even know the game. It just that artwork. It looks awesome. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Arcade Wrath of Mutants. Yeah, they're missing a few games here because there's another Ninja Turtles game as well. Demon Slayer, Endless Ocean definitely interests me. I like the look of that game. Biomutant, yes, yes, yes. I love that game. I'm adding that in. I need it for the Switch. I want it on the Switch. Neptunia, Game Maker, Revolution. Topin Arcade Garage, something Tiger Hall. Well, nearly there, guys. Paper Mario, the 1000-Year Door. Well, I've got one, so I may as well get two Paper Marios. But I'll definitely try the first one first. Xu and Yon Sword 7, the Smurfs Village Party. Like the Smurfs as a kid. Sociable Soccer 2024. I don't even know what that is. I'm just gonna add it to the list to check it out. Probably trash. Shin Megami Tensei Vengeance. Super Monkey Ball Banana Rumble. What's in that one? June 2024. So it's just came out. Luigi's Mansion 2 HD. And I missed that one. Shukama. I can't even try to pronounce it. So I think they only need Luigi's Mansion 1 then to be remastered, do they? Taisha. What that is. Spy and Anna. Yeah, there's quite a lot of games here missing. 34 Sports Games World Edition. Farming Simulator Kids. The Legend of Heroes Trails. Through Daybreak. Ace Combat 7. Oh yes, I need to add that in my Switch collection. 100%, I need some Ace Combat. Hot Lap Racing. See, that's the thing, though. I'm missing Hot Shot Racing as well, which is a game I've got. I haven't seen that on this list. So Hot Lap Racing. Nintendo World Championships NES Edition. Abatha. Don't know what that is. Tokyo Do EX again. One Place Odyssey. Cat Quest 3. I like the look of Cat Quest 1 and 2. So I'm sure that'll be coming on my list. Sam and Max, Devil's Playhouse, Tales of Taruki, Emilio, something, Gundam Breaker 4, Shadow of the Ninja, Witchspringer, Harry Potter Quidditch Champions. That could be interesting. Fitness boxing, oh, it looks trash. NBA 25. I used to love the Rugrats as a kid. Need to add that in. Used to love the Rugrats. Probably terrible, but remember the Rugrats game, Such for Raptor on the PS1 when you're like on the golf course? I thought it was this. Yours Rising, don't know what that is. Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection. That's an interesting one. Definitely own. Fable Doom. Don't even know what that is. That looks interesting. Self Loss? Not even out, I think. Or it's just came out. I think this is what games now that are due to come out. Yeah, this one definitely. Matchbox Driving Adventures. The game I want. Epic Mickey Remastered. Yeah. Apparently they're good for 360. 3D kind of platformers. Legend of Zelda, another Zelda. Cool. Reanatis, don't know. FC25, I'm not buying that for the Switch. Oh, whoa, I'm gonna have to buy this. Looney Tunes. Wacky World of Sports. I'm gonna have to check that out. I never even knew that was a thing. I love the Looney Tunes. These X Noddies. Again, I need to try the SpongeBob SquarePants Patrick Star game. That could be. So this is games that's not even came out yet. UFO, don't know what that is. Faith, The Unholy Truth. Nick Jr. Party Adventure. I wasn't really into Nick Jr. Super Mario Party, another Mario Party. Okay. So many games for the Switch. It's unreal. Blazing Strike. Titan Reporter. Externia. Ninja Turtles, Mutants Unleashed. Yeah, that came out. Romancing. Smurf Streams. Sonic X Generations. Could be one. Shadow Generations. Shadows of the Damned. Oh, now. That might bring the Xbox 360 price down for that game. That's a heavy hitter on the 360. So these are all like pre-orders again. Fast Mario and Luigi, brother shit like that. That looks cool. That could be one to add in. Again, we've got such a big list already. Dragon Quest 3 HD 2D remake. Oh, that's the Lego game with Horizon Zero Dawn. Could be interesting. Surprised that they're actually releasing that on the Switch, because it's obviously a Sony IP. Funko Fusion, Legacy Arcane, Soul Reaver, Fairy Tail, Little Nightmares 3. That's due to come out. Okay. So if I get the first couple of games, we can have Little Nightmares 3. R-Type, Tactics, not sure what that is. Amiga, Tetris Forever. Again, these are ones I don't know. Furia. Again, this is ones that Donkey Kong Country Remastered. Could be one. Oh, Country Returns HD, should I say. It's interesting. Guilty Gear Strive. Again, Guilty Gear games could be cool. Sid Meier's Civilization. Again, could be interesting. Now this is one that could be interesting as well. The Sakuden games, that might be brilliant. On the PS1. That's a remake. Fantasy Life, Moon Factory, Metroid Prime 4, obviously. Well, Pokemon Legends, Professor Layton, Lost Helden, Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD remake. Again, just wait, they're not even out, half of these games. I'm only looking now for the games that I really want. Carmen San Diego. Golem, that's a terrible game. Then Blood Bowl 3. Gex Trilogy. One actually. Well, that's if it even comes out. Gex Trilogy. Change that, yeah. Gex Trilogy. This is snooker, right? Okay, this will be one for me. Everyone knows I like my snooker on the gaming channel, so if that comes out, I will be doing a series on that. So I do like that. Project Codename M, don't know what that is. Ultra Pro Wrestling, alright, okay. That is another game that I'll be looking out for. It's Ultra Pro Wrestling. Because I do like my wrestling games. Exocide. So that does it for the Nintendo Life list. And already we've got quite a lot of games on, the spreadsheet. So for the next, part of this episode, I'm going to be looking at CEX. I'm going to be taking a look at every single Switch game on the CEX website. And that will hopefully come on Sunday this week. So if you enjoyed today's video, please let me know what games should I get for the Nintendo Switch that might not be on this list that you highly, highly recommend. I would love you guys to let me know. Because, as I say, I'm really wanting to build out this Nintendo Switch collection. And especially in the future, I'm not going to just rely on the vintage sales to fund my Nintendo Switch collection. I'm going to use my own funds as well and really start building up this Nintendo Switch collection. So, yes, next episode is going to be every single Nintendo Switch game on the CEX website. But yeah, guys, make sure you like and subscribe. Thank you very much if you've watched the whole way. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Ciao.